Hey guys, Jordan here. Before we dive into this video, I just want to say that you can sign up for the complete course, the Ultimate Photographer Formula, free of charge. It is an email course, so you'll get one video a day over the duration of 65 days as you progress through the course. And you can sign up for that free of charge by clicking the link in the description. Enjoy the video. Alright guys, in this video we're going to go over some common mistakes new drone pilots make and how to avoid them. Mistake number 1, flying the drone too high. When you first get a drone, you may be super excited and want to push the drone to the absolute limits and fly super high. From my experience, the best perspectives for aerial photography are usually achieved at around 200 feet or below. So as fun as flying super high sounds, oftentimes it is not necessary and won't help showcase the best a property has to offer. Mistake number 2, not being aware of all obstacles. This mistake has been responsible for more down drones than anything else. I always recommend looking for the highest obstacle in the area, and when possible, fly at a higher altitude so that you aren't at risk at running into trees, bushes, power lines, or light posts. Trust me, your drone and wallet will thank you later for following this simple rule. Mistake number 3, flying your drone too long. It is not a good idea to fly your drone when your battery percentage is below 20%. There is a reason why your drone wants to fly home at around 25%. I recommend flying the drone home and swapping the battery out if the level gets to 25% on a shoot. I always recommend carrying 3 or 4 batteries with you when doing aerial shoots, just in case it takes longer than expected, which leads to my next mistake. Mistake number 4, not having enough batteries. I always recommend purchasing the Fly More combinations when ordering drones so that you have at least 3 batteries at any given time. This will also ensure that you're not stressed out at a shoot on the day that you have multiple aerial shoots on your schedule. The last thing you want to do is to schedule 3 aerial shoots and only have 1 battery to get through the day. In my opinion, this is a recipe for disaster, so plan ahead and carry at least 3 batteries with you. Mistake number 5, not being intentional when flying. One thing to remember is to be intentional when your drone is in the air. By intentional, I mean have a plan as to what you're going to accomplish and where you're going to fly your drone. It's not a good idea to leave your drone hovering because it's a quick way to drain your drone battery. So when your drone is off the ground and in the sky, you want to focus on the shots that you're going to get and go straight to those shots so that you're not wasting your time and battery life. Mistake number 6, attempting high-risk shots. There have been plenty of times where an agent or homeowner have requested that I fly my drone inside their home, and I do not recommend doing this. Leave the drone for outside shots, and if you're going to get some interior shots, use your regular camera and gimbal instead, or just walk through the house with your drone with the blades turned off. These types of shots usually don't turn out as envisioned and often put yourself at a higher than normal risk for property damage. So use common sense and don't attempt high-risk shots with your drone. Mistake number 7, not updating your drone. It's a good rule of thumb to check while you're at home before you head out for your shoots for the day, and make sure that your drone controller and batteries are all up to date with the latest firmware. The last thing you want to do is to show up at a property and have to wait 30 minutes for your drone to update. Mistake number 8, flying in bad weather. I don't recommend flying in bad weather because not only are you putting your drone at risk if you fly in windy or rainy conditions, but oftentimes the footage or pictures don't turn out very good. So when faced with bad weather, it's best to just reschedule the shoot if you feel the weather isn't safe to fly. Sometimes you might feel obligated to fly, but I think the customer will understand and actually appreciate you returning on a day with better weather in order to showcase the home in its best light. Mistake number 9, not using the gimbal clamp. This one might not sound all that important, but there have been several times when our media specialists neglected to use the gimbal clamp, and then all of a sudden their drone camera gimbals are no longer operating properly. Using the gimbal clamps will help reduce your gimbal and camera shaking during transport and will extend the life of your equipment. I've had to swap out several camera and gimbal parts, and it takes a good 30 minutes once you know how to do it, and the camera and gimbals are pretty expensive, so it's best to use the gimbal clamps and save yourself time and money while extending the life of your equipment. Alright guys, so that's 9 mistakes beginners make and how to avoid them. If you guys have any additional questions, reach out. We'll see you guys on the next one.